Once upon a time there were 3 little pigs, who turned out into the world to seek their fortunes. The first little pig, the laziest one, built himself a house of straw. The second little pig, lazy too, built himself a house of furs. But the third little pig, an industrious pig, went up to a man with a load of bricks and said, "Please, man, will you give me those bricks to build a house with?" And the man gave him the bricks, so the industrious little pig set to work to build a house of brick. All through the summer he worked while his lazy brothers lolled around. They laughed at him and told him that it was a waste of time to build such a strong house. But one day the wolf knocked at the door of the straw house. Little pig, let me in." To which the little pig answered, "No, no, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." The wolf cried, "I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in, and the little pig ran to the house of the industrious pig. When the wolf knocked on the door of the house of furs and cried out, little pig, let me in." "No, no, not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and at last blew the house down, and the second little pig ran to the brick house. Full of confidence, the wolf knocked at the door of the brick house and demanded, little pig, let me in." "No, no, by the hair on my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. He huffed and he puffed, and he puffed and he huffed, and he huffed and he puffed, but the house would not blow in. When the wolf found that all his huffing and puffing was useless, he said, "Little pig, there's a nice apple tree on the hill. If you will be ready tomorrow, we'll go together and pick apples." The industrious pig suspected a trap, so asked, "What time will you come for me?" "At 6 o'clock, replied the wolf. The little pig bustled up at 5 o'clock in the morning and went out for the apples. But it was farther than he had expected, and he was still up in the tree when the wolf came. "Little pig, what are you here before me? Are they nice apples? Throw me one down." But the little pig threw it so far that while the wolf was gone to pick it up, he jumped down and ran home. Then the wolf was very angry indeed. He ran to the brick house, jumped on the roof, shouting, "Little pig, I'm going to climb down the chimney and eat you up." But the industrious little pig had boiled a pot of water waiting for him, and in fell the wolf. So the little pig put back the cover and cooked the wolf. The 3 little pigs celebrated the end of the wolf and lived happily ever after. The end.